Hello and good evening, everyone. Let me see. I wasn't too prepared tonight. I just wanted to stream on a whim. Okay. Stream on the phone? Let's put that on the charger. Because my little sucky iPhone is starting to run out of battery really fast. It's a little old. I think like 5-6 years old now. Okay, let's see if I remember how to get the game up. Let's get YouTube chat. Did I use window? Library. Let me check the sound. Okay. The Excavation of Hobbs Barrow. Play. I'm pretty sure I used... Oh, I used game capture. Okay. Yes, play, please. Perfect. Sorry. Oh my god, I love the art. It's so good. Okay, settings, we're gonna keep it at that unless people start to complain about this, the noise level. We shall continue. So we last left off, we got our we got our box full of our gear. So now we're ready to, I guess, look for the Barrow?
I don't wish to carry around my heavy excavation tools.
Okay, so she just has like the essentials, I guess. Let's see our to-do. Locate Hobbs Barrow. We still haven't done that. We have to find Jane. Jane is hiding in what appears to be an underground cave system. I need a light source to investigate further. And then we have to refill our lantern because it has no fuel. Excuse me. Alright. So where should we get the lantern fuel? And we also have no money. Our assistant did not pack it for us. Did we grab the box of matches from our room? We did not. Okay, so let's grab the matchbox.
Complimentary matches. Useful.
We're not going to use it though.
There's only one match left though.
Damn.
Jammed shut. The wood must have warped over the years. I've stored my case in there. A box within a box.
Okay. Let's go chat with... Oh, they're still arguing. That's funny. Mr. Stanley Kemp. Okay, let's just question him about everything.
I found Mr. Shoulders home. Thanks to the help of Father Roach.
Wonderful. So you've met our vicar then?
Yes, I did. An interesting character.
Indeed. So, did old Leonard apologise for his absence?
Not quite. He wasn't home.
What is that man playing at?
You tell me. I've decided to find Hobbs Barrow without Mr. Shoulders' aid.
Are you sure that's a wise idea, lass?
What other choice do I have? I have a feeling he is avoiding me. Do you know where I can find the Barrow?
No, sorry. I say that on my mother's grave, Miss Bateman.
Kenneth is our assistant.
My assistant has not arrived as planned.
Oh, is everything all right?
I'm not entirely sure.
Am I to keep a room for him just in case?
If you could hold it for one more night, Mr. Kemp.
As you wish.
What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
A most charming man, Miss Payman. He looks after us here, a good fellow.
Where does he live?
Panswick Manor, on the moors. No visitors allowed. His lordship likes his privacy.
A little suspicious, but also relatable.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Okay. What do we have in our inventory? We got matchbox, a chisel, lantern, and trowel. Maybe the blacksmith has some lantern fuel?
Good day.
Yes?
Lantern.
I was wondering if you might be able to spare some lantern oil.
I don't have much to spare, lass.
Damn.
Paraffin is as rare as hen's teeth in these parts. How much coin do you have?
None.
None, I'm afraid.
If you're in a bind, I can trade you a small amount.
A
Really?
trade, you say?
Aye.
What do we have to trade?
What can I trade you for some lantern oil?
Surprise me.
Thanks for your time.
Aye.
I'm gonna ask him
Good
about
day.
the barrow.
Yes.
Are you sure you don't know where Hobbs Barrow is?
Sorry, lass.
Thanks for your time.
Aye.
Okay. Something valuable. Something valuable.
I can't think of anything else to talk about right now.
Okay. I have no reason to go out to the moors right now. Let me see. Let me see.
The road disappears over the horizon. I see nothing but moorland.
Okay. At least we checked. Door. Let's check here.
He's currently debating the merits of the railway station at the inn. I don't need to go in there again.
Okay. I just want to check in every place. I know that none of these doors are gonna open. I don't think I have to check in with her. Let me see.
Hello, good day.
Cakes, church, health, Lord Penswick.
What do you know about Lord Panswick?
Wretched man. They say he is restoring a chapel near his manor. But for whom and to what god, I ask?
Is he a man of faith?
I've barely seen him set foot in St. Edmunds. It doesn't stop him from acting as our God-given ruler. Stay away from him, pet. Don't get yourself tangled up in local affairs.
I certainly don't intend to. Are you sure you don't know where Hobbs Barrow is?
Hobbs, what?
Never mind. Your cakes look delicious.
I can assure you they are. You'll not find better in the entire county.
What can you tell me about St. Edmund's Church?
Isn't it the finest building? It's been standing here since the 12th century. The box pews in the nave are very fine and date back to the 17th century. The door is open if you'd like to worship.
Thank you, Mrs. Duplancy.
Actually, I'm curious about the father's health, even though he said not to mention it.
Father Roach asked me not to discuss that with Mrs. Duplancy.
Oh. Ooh. I'm curious, but like...
Thank you for your time.
Lord,
Okay.
I've no time for such things. I've no time for such things. Locked. Locked as well. I think they all might be.
Okay.
A memorial list of former vicars. They stretch back several hundred years. I can admire the craftsmanship from afar.
Nothing in the church. Okay.
It's locked.
Just making sure I don't miss anything.
You're coming with me, little fellow.
We have a worm?
I shall name you Kenneth. I've already taken one.
Oh. Okay. I'm glad we came back. We named it after our assistant.
This is where I dug up Jane's ragdoll. The moors stretch into the distance. I don't wish to wander aimlessly.
Okay, let's go back. Oh wait, we can fast travel, right? Carved stone?
A carved stone has been affixed to the door. I think it depicts a crescent moon. It's bolted onto the door itself. I can't remove it. I've come a long way to meet you, Mr. Shoulder. Please open the door. No sign of any movement. You're a sweet little thing, aren't you?
Can we do anything else around the house? No? No. Okay. Let's... I don't want to touch the cairn. The devil's toe. Yes.
They aren't mine to take. The delicate flowers smell rather sweet.
She told me not to touch it. But I'm playing as a woman who is not very superstitious. So I wonder if she would actually touch
I
it.
can't pry the fossil from the rock with my bare hands.
But you do have a chisel. Oh, click and then drag.
Splendid.
Wow.
I've managed to extract it in one piece.
What's it look like? Fossil. Okay. Where does this take us? Let's stop by the train station real quick. Just Mr. Arthur Tillett himself, railway station, Hobbsborough.
So you work here?
Aye. Bewley's station master at your service. Would you like to buy a ticket?
No.
Not just yet, thank you. I understand that some of the locals are not too happy about this new station.
Aye. I'd go as far as saying the whole village.
How long has the station been open for?
About 3 months. We're on the Midland Railway line. This employment's been a saviour for me. If I weren't stood here, I'd be drinking my life away at the pub right now. It's worth the occasional withering look from Cyril and the rest of them.
What does a station master do?
A bit of this and a bit of that. I don't wish to bore you with such things.
As you wish.
My responsibilities here keep me on the straight and narrow, I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
A sense of duty can do wonders for a lost soul.
Indeed. This must be a rather lonesome post to occupy.
Trains pass through here more regularly than you might think, lass.
How's your headache faring?
It feels like a steam engine is driving full pelt in a circle around me skull.
Be sure to drink plenty of water, Mr. Tillett.
Aye, aye. I'll survive.
Farewell for now.
Ta-ra!
Can't go this way or that way. Let's go back. Okay. I think we... Oh! Let's go back to the town square. And meet with Mr. Blacksmith. Hello.
Would you trade some of your paraffin for this fossilized ammonite, Mr. Crozier?
Now then, 'tis a beauty that. It looks familiar. I'll take it off your hands.
Wonderful.
Let me fetch some paraffin from inside.
Yay.
There you are.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier.
Awesome. Now we shall go to... Now we shall go back to the woods. I'm gonna check in with the workers first, just in case. Woods, Leonard Shoulder.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
No, I don't. Can you let me get back to my work now?
But you're not even doing anything.
Why are you gathering logs for Lord Panswick?
By heck, you ask a lot of questions. If you must know, his lordship is repairing an old ruin on his land. We need the timber for the restoration work.
How intriguing. What type of ruin is Lord Panswick restoring?
An old chapel.
I should rather like to see it.
Not possible.
Oh.
His lordship does not welcome visitors to his estate.
Oh.
And these are his woods.
Aye, his lordship owns most of the lands around these parts.
My name is Thomasina Bateman.
Oh, aye. You're not from round here, Thomasina Bateman.
No, just visiting. What is your name, sir?
Horace.
Are you in charge here?
I am indeed.
Tell me, who was that arrogant man here just now?
I think that was the Lord.
Just someone passing by.
Oh.
It sounded like you knew him better than that.
I don't mean to be disrespectful, but that's none of your business.
Do you know where I can find a place called Hobbs Barrow?
Never heard of it.
Thanks for your time.
We'll be done by tomorrow morning. Come back then if you want to explore the woods.
Okay. Fair enough. We shall save here. Save. Okay. Okay.
I should fill the lantern with paraffin before I go in there. Fumbling in the dark may cause me to spill the oil.
True, true.
My lantern is fueled and ready for action.
Okay, great.
Right, let's put this lantern to good use.
Ooh. Jane?
Jane, come out at once.
I don't like this. I'm so glad this is not in first person. What is that? Oh. What?
Goodness me!
Yeah. Call out. What?
Jane!
Silly, what are you doing in that smelly old badger's hole?
You were in there.
No, I weren't.
Yes, you were.
Not true. I was hiding behind that tree over there. I got bored of waiting for you.
So where can I find Hobbs Barrow?
Go north from the church graveyard, up the hill.
North from the church graveyard. Up the hill. Okay.
You'll see some muddy fields on the horizon. That's Mr. Bryden's farm. Hobbs Barrow is there. Don't tell any grown-ups I told you. And thanks for getting Myrtle back.
My pleasure. Thank you, Jane. You've been a great help.
Thank you. Okay.
As I trudged through the barren moors, with only the odd sheep for company, I reflected upon my visit to Bewley thus far. The enigmatic Mr. Shoulder and his puzzling disappearance. the townsfolk of Bewley, who had made it as difficult as they could for me to find Hobbs Barrow. The suspicion, the wariness in their eyes. Only now I know it was actually fear. In the end, it was the innocence of a child, young Jane, that condemned me to my fate.
Ooh.
I've no desire to wander the furrows.
So this is Mr. Bryden's farm.
What do you want?
Hello.
My name is Thomasina Bateman. Mr. Bryden, I presume.
Aye. What do you want, lass?
I understand Hobbs Barrow is located on your land.
Oh. Well. Yes. Why'd you ask?
I am an antiquarian, Mr. Bryden. I'm writing a volume on the Barrows of England.
Oh. I suppose you'll be wanting to dig about it.
Mm-hmm.
If at all possible, Mr. Bryden. I was invited to Bewley by Mr. Leonard Shoulder, who told me such an excavation would be possible.
Leonard Shoulder? Ha! I haven't seen him in years.
What?
The last I heard, he were on death's door. There's to be no more digging there, lass. Not since it went so badly last time.
Was there a previous excavation of Hobbs Barrow?
Aye. My brother dug it up. Must have been, 25 years ago. You see, whatever he found inside, well, it drove him mad.
Oh?
Aye. I moved back here to look after him. Poor bastard hanged himself not long after.
No.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bryden. That's terrible.
Aye. Time passes, but it were an awful thing.
You haven't seen Mr. Shoulder for some time?
I hear about him now and then. But it must be a good few years since I set eyes on him.
He hasn't been here to visit Hobbs Barrow?
Not to my knowledge. I heard he's beset by ailments. Don't leave his home often.
How odd. I assumed he'd spoken to you about my visit.
Not at all.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Bryden.
I live here with my wife. And I might be long in tooth, but I can still run this farm without too much help.
What did your brother find?
Samuel. Samuel were his name.
Sorry, what did Samuel find in the barrow?
I don't know, but something went wrong. Afterward, he could barely speak. You couldn't make out a word, like.
That must have been hard.
He lost a hand in that excavation too, you know.
Goodness me, how?
I try hard not to speculate on what might have happened, lass. I'd see him disappear into that barrow, dragging timber in with him. You'd hear him hammering away for hours. I offered him help, but he'd have none of it. Soon enough, he blocked the entrance off. To look at it now, you'd never know the thing we dug up.
Interesting.
The land has reclaimed it.
Is your wife home?
She's out in fields, lass,
Okay.
pulling weeds. The curse of such fertile soil. 40 years we've been married.
Wow. Congratulations.
I couldn't do it without her, you see.
How splendid.
Aye, my wife is a fine woman. Are you married, lass?
Nope.
No. I've had my fair share of proposals, Mr. Bryden, but that's not the life for me.
Marriage is an important institution. You'll find a man one day.
I manage rather well without one, Mr. Bryden. Who else was involved in the excavation?
2 others, I believe. Outsiders, perhaps. I can't say for sure. I think they left town pretty swiftly afterwards. I lived in Bakewell at the time. I only moved back here to look after Samuel. I took over the farm when he passed away.
I see. You say Mr. Shoulder is at death's door. What exactly ails him?
I'm unsure. It's just what I've heard. I wouldn't want to speculate on matters that are not my business.
What can you tell me about your farm?
Samuel's fair to side. We're a fortunate family. The soil is fertile here. Crops grow without too much trouble. All the other farmers round here raise livestock, even Lord Panswick. We grow feed for him.
Most fortunate, Mr. Bryden. What can you tell me of Lord Panswick?
He keeps us going. Most of our crops go to feed his animals.
What is he like?
Oh, I've hardly laid eyes on him. He sends his workers here to pick up the crops.
I see.
Okay, let's ask for permission.
Mr. Bryden, may I please have your permission to excavate Hobbs Barrow?
No. Have you not been listening, lass? Samuel found something in there that's best left to rot. No digging here, lass.
Wouldn't you like to find out more about what Samuel found in there?
Perhaps. But Samuel boarded up that barrow for a reason. You don't want to tempt the same fate, lass.
Perhaps I can at least see Hobbs Barrow.
I suppose you've come a long way to be here, lass.
All the way from London, Mr. Bryden.
Have you any proof of all you've told me?
You wish to see proof of what, Mr. Bryden?
I can't let any Tom, Dick or Harry wander around me fields.
I can use the letters.
What proof have you of your claims?
Thanks for your time.
Ta-ra.
Okay. Click the letters and then give it to him.
Here is proof that Mr. Shoulder invited me to Bewley in order to excavate Hobbs Barrow.
Leonard making bold promises, I see. Don't make me regret this, but yes, you can have a look at it.
Thank you.
Any road. Once you've set your eyes on it, you won't be wanting out to do with it. The place gives one a queer feeling.
So where can I find it?
Through that gate to your left. Just head straight across the top to the field there. After 10 minutes or so, you'll see Barrow, set on a hill ahead.
Thank you again, Mr. Bryden. I really do appreciate it.
Look at the goat. Hello.
Easy girl. I'm not fond of goats at the best of times, but this one seems particularly disagreeable. This is not mine to take.
She doesn't even have a coat or an umbrella. She's gonna be soaked.
I probably should have brought my umbrella.
AR.
AR. I haven't a clue what that could be referring to.
Oops.
Hobbs Barrow.
Wow.
Indeed, a barrow of a most unusual rectangular form. I've not seen something like this since West Kennet Long Barrow. Yes, this shall make a fine entry for my book. What secrets do you conceal, I wonder? In good time.
And then she gets sucked in.
That smell. Earthy and sweet.
Ooh. Another flashback.
3, 2, 1. You can open your eyes now, Thomasina. Come. Are you ready for your first excavation?
Yes, Daddy.
Capital. Make sure you remember everything I've taught you. I have a feeling you might find something special.
Hi, Hotch. Welcome in.
How exciting!
I'll be watching from the steps, my little bird. Good luck.
Thank you, Daddy.
Thomasina, we don't dig with our hands.
You didn't give me any tools. Oh.
Hello.
Oh, he's gonna tell me.
Thomasina?
Okay, I get it. Hello.
No treasures here. Nothing here. Treasure!
Ooh, what is it?
Daddy, I found the treasure! Look!
Well done, little bird.
The treasure really was under the different colored dirt. Was it differently colored? I didn't notice.
Your first successful excavation.
Also, I swear I'm not colorblind.
That urn you're holding is very old and precious. Take good care of it, all right?
I will, Daddy. I promise.
End of flashback.
I do have a feeling there is something exceptional to be discovered here. I must gain Mr. Bryden's permission to excavate.
You gotta go back. We gotta dig. It's already nighttime. That's scary.
Darkness falls quickly here. I should make my way back to the inn.
Yes, ma'am. Village Square. Oh, perfect. Hello.
Good evening, Mr. Crozier.
Evening. Thanks again for the fossil, lass. 'Tis truly a beauty.
You're most welcome. How long have you been collecting fossils?
Ever since I were a boy. The moors look a barren place, but there are plenty of fossils to be found in the rock formations.
That's so cool.
All manner of creatures to uncover.
Such a playground for a young lad. What's your favourite piece in your collection?
The ammonite you gave me today.
Really?
The most recent is always the best.
Indeed.
What about you, lass? Do you collect out?
I do. You see, I'm writing a book on the Barrows of England. It shall be called Vestiges of the Antiquities in Rural England. I document all my findings.
But what do you collect?
Pottery, tools and such.
Bones too, no doubt.
No, I leave those in place.
You've got a morbid heart, lass. Fussing about in old graves like that.
We're not dissimilar in that we both take an interest in the remains of the long gone.
I suppose you have a point there. How's your book coming along, then?
Very well, thank you. Though I'm rather keen to begin my chapter on Hobbs Barrow. Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Good evening, gentlemen.
What are you gonna do about him?
If he thinks he can take her away from here, he's got another thing coming. I am gonna knock his bloody block off. In fact, I can think of a better punishment. Oi, what do you want, lady?
Don't mind me, I'm just listening.
Piss off!
You heard the man.
Okay.
Charming.
Hey, Stanley.
Good evening, Miss Bateman.
Good evening, Stanley. I found Hobbs Barrow.
Oh. Remember what I said, Miss Bateman? There are stories connected to that place.
Yes, stories you won't elaborate on, I might add. Don't worry about me, Stanley. I'm quite capable of warding off imagined fiends.
Ooh.
I have no doubt, but please leave that place be.
I've come this far, there's no turning back now.
That's precisely what worries me.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Who is this?
Good evening, sir.
Oh. Oh. I'm sorry. Just messing everything up.
I don't wish to wake him up.
Kitty! Hey, Cyril.
Hello again, Cyril.
You're still here?
Yes.
Did Mr. Long convince you of the virtues of Bewley Station?
What the hell do you think? Now bugger off and leave me to me drink.
Okay.
He seems even more wound up than usual.
Thanks to us. Not yet.
I must say, last night has rather put me off using these toilets.
Okay, let's just go to bed then.
Time for bed.
Show us some horror. We haven't gotten there yet. I want to see some horror too.
Tomorrow I shall
Believe me.
convince Mr. Bryden to allow me to begin my excavation.
Miss Bateman.
Yes, Mr. Stanley? Oh,
How
I mean
are
Mr.
you?
Crozier.
Tired.
Gonna buy you a drink?
Sure. Sure.
One won't hurt.
Excellent. I feel bad about what happened last night. I'm sorry I can't remember it.
That's all right, Mr. Tillett. Alcohol can do all sorts of damage to one's memory.
I was thinking that maybe if we had another drink tonight, I might remember what happened.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure that's logical.
That's what I'm saying.
But worth trying?
I don't need any further convincing.
Take your seat, Miss Bateman.
Yes, sir.
I shall return with the goods.
To Leonard's shoulder.
Wherever he may be. I've been meaning to ask you something.
Yes?
Why did Leonard Shoulder ask you to dig up Hobbs Barrow?
Despite his disappearing act the previous evening, not to mention his questionable sobriety, I decided Mr. Tillett was to be my ally. I spoke again of Mr. Shoulder's letter, his proposed excavation, and my status as an antiquarian and barrow digger. He was fascinated and quite excited at the prospect of meeting the soon-to-be author of a real-life book.
You must find all manner of riches on your digs.
Barrow digging is not all success, Mr. Tillett. Often I'll come across the likeliest of sites steeped in promise.
Hi, Ordy. Welcome in.
We set to work with shovel and pick and all the other barrow opening paraphernalia you can imagine. Every stone carefully taken down, every shovel full of earth put dutifully through the sieve. And we find nothing. Or you may find a miserable remnant of animal bone or a shard of pottery hardly to be recognized from the peat in which it decayed. Sometimes it's as if some Neolithic humorist prepared an elaborate practical joke for your special benefit.
It still sounds much more exciting than spending your days sitting in England's most remote railway station.
Are you all right, Mr. Tillett?
I've had another argument with Agnes.
His wife?
Your wife?
I swear to God, she and I share the same brain cell.
Aye. She didn't want me coming to the plough tonight. Truth is, I've been drinking my life away since my mother passed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry for your loss.
You're kind, Miss Bateman. Thank you. It's been a year since the old girl left us. She had a horrible end.
That's always really sad.
Wasting away, day by day. Consumption got her. She was naught but bones by the end.
Ooh.
I can't get the image out of my mind. She were everything to me.
Oh, poor man.
I'm so sorry.
I apologise for going on, Miss Bateman. It's not appropriate.
Don't worry, Mr. Tillett. I appreciate your openness.
Used to love going for walks out in the moor, my mother and I. Ever since I were a little one. She'd get a tear in her eye as she looked out upon it. She loved this land. I asked Mr. Crozier to build a bench, which we've erected at a favourite lookout spot on the moors. Margaret's Lookout, we called it. Aye.
That's a beautiful tribute.
Aye. If you take a seat there, do keep her in your thoughts, won't you?
Of course, Mr. Tillett. I can relate in some manner. My father had an accident when I was very young. He's still alive, but he can neither move nor speak. He spends his entire life bedbound and incapable of communicating or looking after himself in any way.
How dreadful.
He was a barrow digger himself, an antiquarian of some renown. He taught me so much, even though I was so young. I think writing this book is my way of carrying on his work. It helps me reclaim those earlier memories of him, and I visit him often to tell him all about my excavations.
Can he hear you?
I've no idea. The doctors aren't sure. I'd do anything to make him better, Mr. Tillett. I'd do anything to bring him back to the man he was. I am in a state of suspended mourning for a man caught between life and death.
Wow.
Dreadful. Just dreadful.
We all have our weaknesses. Mine just happens to be my father.
And what of your mother?
A cold woman. We haven't talked in quite some time. I think she blamed me for my father's accident somehow.
Oh, come on.
You were but a child.
Indeed. She thus saw it fit that a governess should raise me as she spent her life grieving for my father.
Well then. I propose a toast.
A toast to what?
A shared sense of loss.
I'll toast to that, Arthur. Now then, enough of this wallowing.
Let us be merry. Another round.
Why not?
I really shouldn't. But I did. And another after that. And another. The frustrations of my visit to Bewley slipped away with each swill of Stanley's finest ale. We had great fun that night, Mr. Tillett and I. I treasure the memory.
Go on then. Let's hear those pipes.
Mustn't.
Oh god, she is absolutely wasted.
Sing the song.
You're incorrigible.
Please. You'll make a sad man happy.
Oh, all right then. Clasps, celts, and arrowheads I'll try to claw within my clutch, and if a shield I should espy, I'll vow there ne'er was such.
With popish tricks and relics rare, the priests their flocks do gull. In casting out the earth take care. Huzzah! I've found a skull!
Huzzah! Yay! Ooh. I like how the cutscenes and it feels almost like you're watching a movie. Ooh. Who's that? Kind of looks like Gollum.
Hello, Thomasina.
What is this? Who are you?
I'm the one that saved your father.
What?
What do you mean?
You were here 25 years ago.
My father?
So he was one of the other person that helped with that old farmer's brother?
You were deep down with the others. You were there, and something went wrong. I dragged him out.
impossible.
I helped him then, and I can help him again.
I don't understand.
Believe my words. You'll find proof in morning. Now go.
Okay.
One more thing.
Yes, sir.
This is not a dream.
Huh? Okay. Not a dream?
Goodness, that was a terrible sleep.
Okay. What is this?
What's this?
Okay.
There's a strange stone strapped to the cover.
Chicken. Oh, day 1. Arrived after a decent day's ride from Bakewell. This is a curious place. Locals seem distant. I'm to meet my local contact tomorrow, so it will be an early night for me. I shall try to keep a diary of my stay here, and not give up by day 3 of the excavation as usual. Despite the thrill of possible new discoveries, I cannot stop thinking about my dear wife and wonder if I should have left her in her current state. I must have faith that she will conquer this bout of illness. And then it skips to day 4. Okay. Wait. Yeah. True to form, my journal has been abandoned. Let that not speak for the excitement I feel for this excavation. After much preparation, we dig tomorrow. Such an exceptional site with a unique history. As for the dangers, we shall meet them head first. We are prepared. I also sought out a local wise woman yesterday, and she provided me with a tincture for my beloved's nausea. Gravidarum. Nausea gravidarum. I'm sure she shall be pleased with it upon my return. Lo, a place of miracles. A planted seed sprouted before our eyes and illuminated our path. Nature's laws hold no meaning here, but I clutch my tablet with the knowledge that it shall end this. And then the symbols and the names. We found the code was simply in the singularity of the characters. All eyes must face towards the 7th Archontic. Ooh. When the sun and the 2 moons meet, the guardian shall be defeated. Okay. A dead language reveals the path. For thou art the moon, the chief of the stars. Listen to the things that I have said. Follow the words of my mouth. Reveal thyself to me. I heard a whisper, not once, again and again. I will pour out my spirit. I will pour out my spirit. I will pour out my spirit. Are they doing a sacrifice? Okay.
It appears to be a journal, full of hogwash.
Very strange.
I don't recognize the handwriting. Maybe Stanley knows more about it.
I was just thinking that.
Good morning. How's your head, Miss Bateman?
Oh, it's aight.
That were quite the tune you treated us to last night.
To be honest, Stanley, I felt better. I take it you slid this journal under my door?
I beg your pardon?
The journal, Stanley.
I certainly did no such thing. Nor could have anyone else. You're the only guest staying here.
What's the meaning of all this? Do you propose that it manifested itself out of thin air?
Well,
I'm gonna continue accusing. I don't want to blame him, but I just want to know who did it.
Objects do not appear from nowhere. You must have put it there.
Miss Bateman, I've never even seen this book before.
I'm sorry. I just don't understand how else it could have got there. Are you sure there was no one else here overnight?
Without doubt.
How very, very peculiar.
So, what does it say inside?
I'll show it.
Take a look.
Well, I can't make head nor tail of it.
Neither can I.
Maybe someone else in the village can help you with it.
What do you make of this stone?
That's a funny looking thing. It's got a cockerel on it.
Yes, but have you seen anything like it?
Never.
Do you ever have strange dreams, Stanley?
Me? I sleep as sound as a baby.
Well, that's nice.
I had one such dream last night. It was so vivid.
What were it about?
Explain the dream.
I was at Hobbs Barrow,
Oh?
but everything was different. Great peaks soared in the distance.
You saw all that? I wasn't even paying attention.
And there was a creature.
A creature, you say?
Yes, a short, robed fellow. Eyes as black as pitch. It told me that my father had been there in Hobbs Barrow many years ago. But something went wrong, and the creature helped him escape. It said that I would find proof in the morning.
Oh! The journal!
Yes.
You've had a premonition, lass.
Please, Stanley, I've no time for that nonsense. But I'll admit it's a strange coincidence.
Now, what did I tell you about Hobbs Barrow?
Yes, Stanley, we know.
That I should leave it alone?
Aye.
Hogwash.
Your dream reminds me of a story from my childhood. An old folk tale about Hobbs Barrow.
Ooh, do tell. Yes.
What is this folk tale you mention?
Well, when I were a wee boy, there were talk of a goblin.
Ooh.
They say he lived inside Hobbs Barrow. Hence the name, Hobbs Barrow. Hob, coming from hobgoblin, of course. Unfortunately, I don't remember anything else about it.
Damn.
I was told not to believe in such fairy tales, Stanley.
Don't close your mind to such things, lass. I'm sure Mr. Shoulder will tell you more.
If we can find him.
Perhaps, if I ever meet him. Goodbye.
See you soon.
Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Kemp.
Oh.
Good day, Miss Tompkins.
I'm here for his lordship's paper.
Sorry, lass. Mr. Price hasn't dropped them off this morning. I heard he actually left the village yesterday.
Indeed, I can vouch for that.
Ma'am?
Good day.
Oh dear.
What? Is there something on my face?
His lordship won't be pleased.
Oh.
My sincerest apologies, Miss Tompkins.
I'll come back in a few days. Ta-ra.
Goodbye.
I want that. This knife. Give it to me. Careful.
Goodness me, I can't budge it.
Be careful, Miss Bateman. You'll cut yourself. I spent all morning trying to get that bloody thing out. I shall be having words with that scoundrel next time he shows his face.
How did he get it in so deep? That's what she said. Thomasina, stop!
Curses.
We have our very own Excalibur. It's all yours if you can pull it out, King Arthur.
I wonder if we have anything. Maybe the chisel will help?
I do not wish to damage Mr. Kemp's table any further than it already has been.
True. Okay. Okay. Let's go outside. Visit our friends.
Right. I need to convince Mr. Bryden to let me excavate Hobbs' Barrow. And find out where this journal came from. Curses! I forgot I had this worm in my pocket.
Oh, shit.
Poor thing is dead now.
No! I'm the worm killer. Poor Kenneth.
Rest in peace, Kenneth. I've just noticed this matchbox is completely damp from the rain. The match is no use to me anymore.
Ah, 2 things gone to waste.
Good day.
I'm still setting up my stall. Come back later.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's very foggy.
Mr. Long mustn't be in. I don't need to go in there again.
Kill someone? No! Not unless I have to. Let's say good morning to the... Oh! Hello.
Good morning, Father Roach.
Ah, Miss Bateman. What a pleasure to see you again. Have you tracked down Mr. Shoulder yet?
No.
Don't get me started.
I'll take that as a no.
Indeed. What brings you to the square today?
I'm meeting a couple of young congregation members to go over some scripture.
Oh, how nice.
You're welcome to join us.
I'll think about it.
Thank you, Father Roach, but I have quite a busy day ahead of me.
We will be at St. Edmund's, should you wish to join us later.
Of course. Journal.
Do you recognize this journal?
What a tatty old thing. You ought to take better care of your possessions, Miss Bateman.
It's not even mine. Well, now it is, but...
It's not mine.
Then whose is it?
That's precisely what I'm trying to find out.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I haven't seen it before.
What about the stone?
What do you make of this stone?
I don't recognize the symbol from any Christian iconography. Did you make it yourself?
No.
No, never mind. What do you know of Lord Panswick?
Oh, yes. A rather important fellow around here. His vast land holdings give many a steady employment.
I hear he is renovating an old chapel on his land.
Aye, I've heard such reports.
Hodge, shut up. I'm not gonna kill the priest.
He believes this to be a godless land. Something I wholeheartedly disagree with. To which god his chapel will be dedicated to remains a matter of concern.
Why do you say that?
Oh, my apologies. Don't listen to my oafish conjecture. Let us move on.
Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
What if we go to the train station? Let's go visit Mr. Arthur Tillett. Oh, he's not in today. Attention, Bewley Station is closed for the time being due to track damage between Bewley and Bakewell. We apologize for any inconvenience caused. Midland Railway.
Hello?
Doesn't hurt to try. Okay. Let's go to the church. Nothing. Have no business with that door. Oh, hello.
Thomasina!
Good morning, Arthur.
You look a bit addled. Are you feeling all right?
I am not used to drinking as much as we did.
Aye, my head is pounding.
To tell you the truth, Arthur, I've had a somewhat puzzling morning.
Oh?
Someone slipped this journal under the door of my room.
Whose journal is it?
I have no idea. The text refers to some sort of excavation.
Stanley must be playing tricks on you.
He swore his innocence. I thought perhaps you might have done it?
No, it wasn't me. That's for certain.
Crap Toozy.
Somehow, I have a
Hello,
clear
welcome
memory
in.
of last night.
I wonder who left me this journal then.
Mind if I take a closer look?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Please go ahead.
Kill the random Hutch! Stop! I'm not killing anybody.
The writings of a madman.
I don't disagree. Did the sketches mean anything to you?
Just do it. I don't have anything to kill him with, okay?
No, not at all. But they turn me stomach. You might want to show this to
No!
Mildred.
Don't enable him! Stop it! You two stop it.
What do you make of this stone?
It's a good shape for skimming across water. What is it?
I'm not sure. It was strapped to the cover of the journal.
How mysterious.
I had a splendid time last night.
I even remember most of it this time.
Wow.
Thanks for listening to me going on. I really appreciate it.
The feeling is mutual. Thank you too, Arthur. I see the railway station is closed. What happened?
The line is down. Track damage between Bewley and Bakewell. No trains for a day or more.
Does that mean I'm stranded here?
For the time being, Thomasina.
Capital. Who is Mother Mildred?
Some think her a witch.
Ooh.
A witch?
Aye. She might be able to help you with the symbols.
Where can I find her?
She lives alone in a little cottage within Herne Wood here. You shouldn't have too much trouble
Hutch,
finding her.
stop. I'm not going to kill Mother Mildred.
Thanks, Arthur.
You're welcome.
Why do people think Mother Mildred is a witch? Just because a woman lives alone in the woods doesn't mean she flies about on a broomstick.
But he just said she's a witch. It's just a rumor!
There's more to it than that. They say she lays with demons.
Never mind.
Who are they?
Oh, you know, local folk.
See? Rumors.
Hogwash.
Yeah, like she said.
Some also go to her for potions and spells.
Spells? Come now, Arthur.
Truth be told, she's a nice old lady.
See?
I sometimes see her foraging in the brambles around here.
Will she burn at the stake sometime soon?
That's what I'm saying.
You might think us backward in Bewley, Thomasina, but we're not that backward.
Sorry, Arthur. I only meant to tease. Goodbye.
Ta-ra!
Ta-ra! Okay. Explore Bewley and the surrounding area. Local folklore. Speak with Mother Mildred. Lives in Hernwood. So somewhere nearby. Let's go that way. Oh, hello.
Hello, dear.
Hello.
Good day.
I'm gonna change the settings real quick. Okay.
I believe we've met.
Miss Thomasina Bateman, the famous antiquarian.
My reputation precedes me.
I can assure you it does.
And you are?
James.
Sorry, I had to do the auto because my nail was hurting me. So I'm just filing it down. Himself.
Are you a painter?
You see this beck before you? Look at the water. See how it tumbles and falls. I seek one spot on which my eyes can rest. Be it a stone or a small corner of the current. I meet it with my gaze, and out of the tumbling and falling, a new land rises. I see a new world.
You certainly have the eloquence of an artist.
Painting.
What are you painting?
A new world.
Quite the ambition.
Indeed, my ambition knows no bounds.
Can I see it?
Not yet. It's not finished. Such a world is not complete without you in it.
Damn!
Flatter me, James.
Nonsense. Say you'll let me paint you.
Why not?
Why not?
Magnificent. You shall be the shining star of my new world.
I don't really have the time now, though. Perhaps later?
Don't fret, my dear. When the time comes, I shall call on thee.
Capital.
Kill the creepy painter. Journal.
Do you recognise this journal?
A place to keep one's thoughts and reflect.
Is it yours?
No, my dear.
The stone?
What do you make of this stone?
It looks antique. You might want to keep a hold of it.
Perhaps. Hobbs Barrow.
Do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
I'd like to know more about you, Thomasina. What time do you like to rise in the morning? How do you like your tea? What makes you happy?
Sure, we can flirt a little.
Well, I like to rise early and watch the sunrise.
With your husband, I'm sure.
No, I'm currently unentangled.
Such a view should be shared with at least a lover.
Do you deem yourself fit for this position?
Indubitably.
Damn!
But do go on. How do you like your tea?
Hot, with just a splash of milk.
No sugar, of course.
No sugar.
It rots the teeth. Your smile is as dazzling as the Himalayan snow.
Oh, James.
And finally, what makes you happy?
Spending time with my father.
I should like to meet him.
Perhaps you will. And you, James? I propose the same queries to you.
All in good time. My truths will surround you in good time.
That's not fair. It goes both ways. Come on. Leonard Shoulder.
Do you know Leonard Shoulder?
A man of Bewley?
Yes.
I care not for the men of Bewley. Only for the visitors.
What do you know of Lord Panswick?
A fine gentleman. Now that is someone who commands respect.
Do you know him personally?
No, I don't think anyone can really claim that. But what a tiring subject. Shall we discuss something a little more exciting?
Goodbye.
See you soon, my dear.
She's just like, nope. Okay, let's turn the setting off. I think it flows too quickly when I put it on auto. Okay. Let's go look for that Mother... What's her name? Mother Mildred? And another flashback. Okay.
Thomasina, dear, come say goodbye to your father.
Oh, I forgot.
Come on now, don't make him wait.
I don't want to.
Oh.
Aren't you going to miss me?
I hate you, Daddy.
Happened.
Those are strong words for such a little lady.
I want to come with you.
Oh.
We've been through this, little bird. You can't come with me this time. But we'll go to Seaborough next month. I promise. Oh, what a dig that shall be.
I hate you.
Well, I love you. See you soon, little bird.
Was that before he left on the excavation, before he was permanently hospitalized?
I shan't be visiting the Badgers again. I was lucky to escape intact.
At least this place is cleared out. Hello. Oh.
Please, forgive my intrusion. Are you Mother Mildred?
Some call me that.
Wait. That was the same lady we saw when we first arrived.
I prefer Mildred Walker, given as that's my name.
Apologies. Thomasina Bateman. I think we met at Bewley Station.
So my memory does not fail me.
I take it Panswick's men have cleared off.
Yes, ma'am.
Good riddance. Those ruffians would cut their own noses off if he asked them to. I recognised you the moment I laid eyes on you at the station.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, yeah, it's quite a striking family resemblance. You have your father's eyes, Miss Bateman.
Oh. She's like, wait a second.
You knew my father?
Such piercing blue eyes he had. What a handsome young man. William.
He was here, in Bewley.
Oh, yes. A long time ago, mind. 25 years by my reckoning. But I'll never forget those eyes.
Why was my father in Bewley?
The Barrow.
He were helping Samuel Bryden excavate Hobbs Barrow.
You must be jesting.
Do I look like I'm jesting?
I understand you might be able to help me comprehend the contents of this journal.
A journal, you say?
Yes, it was slipped under my door. I have no idea who it belongs to. It contains peculiar drawings and strange passages. Arthur Tillett told me you might be able to help.
I'm not a witch, you know.
Yes, I know. I wasn't assuming that.
I didn't think you were, Ms. Walker.
Good. Well, let me take a look then. These drawings mean nothing to me, I'm afraid.
Damn.
Oh.
But I think this belonged to your father.
What?
Why do you say that?
This journal contains an account of when I met him, you see. You don't recognise your own father's handwriting.
It's been so many years since I've seen it. What do you make of this stone?
I-A-W. I haven't a clue. Perhaps it's an old folk trinket, or a talisman of some kind. The moors are steeped in folklore.
How did you come to meet my father?
One might say I have a reputation in these parts.
Oh?
Folks from all around come to me for help with their ailments. Hernwood is abundant with flora that, if mixed correctly, will cure almost any ill. Your father must have caught wind of this, as one day he came to me, asking for a cure.
For what?
A cure for what?
Your mother was with child, and she was suffering the most terrible nausea.
Oh, they mentioned that in the journal.
Adam.
I made something to help her.
This is incredible. What can you tell me about the excavation?
I don't like the music here. You know what it reminds me of? You know in Lord of the Rings, when like Frodo or Sam or like anybody was when they saw the wraiths or whatever, Sauron's henchmen, there was like that weird eerie music in the background. It would remind her of Lord of the Rings. Stop.
Not much. I only met your father twice. The last time he asked me if I knew anything about binding magic.
Binding?
Binding magic.
He said he needed it for the excavation.
Hogwash.
Wait. He was the one who was like, Thomasina, you shouldn't be listening to those folklores and stuff. They don't matter. And now he's the one looking for all that stuff.
My father is a man of logic and reason. Why would he be asking about such nonsense?
Perhaps you don't know him as well as you think you do.
Ooh.
Anyway, I know nothing of magic and told him so. He seemed disappointed. I never saw him again, but I understand the excavation went ahead. Samuel Bryden hanged himself not long after. Reason enough for you to stay well clear of that place.
You never saw my father again after the excavation?
No, I always assumed he just went home.
Who excavated Hobbs Barrow alongside Samuel Bryden and my father?
From memory, it were just the two of them.
But the old farmer said there were 3.
What do you think my father meant by binding magic?
Maybe he was the 3rd person.
I've no idea. He didn't explain more, and I didn't wish to pry.
This just doesn't sound like my father at all.
You'll have to ask him yourself.
Well,
I'm afraid my father has been incapacitated since I was a child. He cannot speak nor move.
Terrible. Oh, I'm sorry.
He said that the flora here could cure almost any ill.
Almost, my dear. But your father's affliction sounds beyond my abilities.
Charles Bryden mentioned there was a third man involved in the excavation.
Is that so? Well, you best ask him about it. He knows more than I do.
Ah!
The landlord of the Plough and Furrow told me about a folk tale associated with Hobbs Barrow. Something about a goblin. Are you familiar with it?
No doubt there is such a tale. Name any beastie you can think of, and someone round here will have a story about it.
My thoughts precisely. Can you tell me anything about Leonard Shoulder?
I know of him, as is the nature of such a small town. I also know he invited you here.
I think we explained that to her the first time.
Little escapes you, Miss Walker.
So they say. My path rarely crosses with his, let's put it that way. But he's a nice enough fellow.
I see. Do you know Lord Panswick?
I know his labourers make a mess of these woods, the brutes. The man himself hasn't graced me with his presence.
You've never met him?
Not since he were a wee lad. A maid brought him to me with a sore stomach. It were all the rich food they were feeding him, nowt more.
Thank you for your help, Miss Walker.
That reminds me of the time where
Miss Bateman,
I'll explain after.
Yes.
remember what I told you when we first met? You're better off waiting for the next train back to the city.
Why?
Something terrible happened to Samuel Bryden in that Barrow.
Hmm?
Whatever they found down there, I'd wager it got to your father too. Tell me you won't disturb Hobbs Barrow.
I can't make that promise, Mildred.
Can't say I didn't warn you. There is something unnatural about that place.
We must seek to understand the world by rational means, Miss Walker. One cannot abandon reason.
As I was gonna say, when I was a kid, okay.
Thomasina?
Well, when I was a kid, I almost ate an entirety of a pot of chop suey, and I couldn't move for a while. So my parents brought me to the doctors, and they're like, no, she just ate too much. That's it. She's okay. Hold on. This is Mon on Wilds. Oh my god.
Thomasina, come here this instant.
Okay. Oh, this must
playing
be...
with Josephine.
This must be when she gets the news of her father.
She can wait. This is very important.
What is it, Mummy?
It's your father.
Daddy's home?
She hums like Chan. Yeah, I guess.
No, my dear. I must go to Bakewell with haste. Miss Bowes will look after you whilst I'm gone. Is that clear?
Where's Daddy?
He's had an accident.
What happened?
Oh no.
He's come off his horse.
Silly Daddy. Will he be all right?
Of course he will be fine. Your father is as strong as an ox. But I need to go collect him, all right?
Can't I come too?
No, dear. Miss Bowes will look after you.
But I want to come.
Go pick up your dolls, then come inside, all right?
Yes, Mummy. Josephine, it's time to go inside now. Where did Mummy go?
Okay. What is on our agenda now? To do. Bewley, surrounding area. Okay, convince Mr. Brown. What's she doing? Oh.
I helped him then. And I can help him again.
What you doing, Arthur?
Arthur, you won't believe it. The journal belongs to my father. He was here in Bewley. Arthur?
Oh no.
Hello?
What's wrong?
Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to remember something.
What is it?
I'm not sure. Something in the woods. It will come back to me.
Well, good luck with that.
You say your father were in Bewley?
Yes! Mildred said that he helped Samuel Bryden excavate Hobbs Barrow 25 years ago.
Well, I'll be. Let's talk about it tonight at the plough.
I don't think this is Arthur. I'll leave him be.
That's fine, Arthur. We'll talk later. I hope you piece together your memories.
Let's go exploring around the church again. Oh, hello.
Hello?
Goodbye. Wally?
Hello, Wally.
Go away! You gave the door back to my sister.
It wasn't very nice of you to bury her favourite toy, Wally.
I gave it to the fair folk.
What a comfy point-and-click adventure, no horror at all. It's a slow start.
And you stole it back from them.
You don't really believe in fairies, do you?
Okay, when I made the stream title, I thought we were gonna get deeper into it. I was not expecting all this conversation and back and forth.
You're old enough to know better.
They're real. And thanks to you, I'm cursed.
There's no such thing as curses either, Wally.
Go away.
Can I take another worm? I promise I won't. Well, I don't even know what I need it for. You know?
Hello?
Okay. It's
Excuse
Cyril,
me, sir.
Yes?
right?
Did you see a young girl with blonde hair pass by here?
I've never seen this man.
No, lass. There you are. Are you Thomasina Bateman?
Is this Leonard's shoulder? Yep.
That's my name.
How marvellous. It's me, Leonard Shoulder.
Oh my god! We finally found him!
Heavens. I'd given up on finding you.
Please take a seat, Miss Bateman. We have much to discuss.
You've proven to be quite the enigma, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm mortified. I offer you 1,000 apologies. You see, I've been bound to me bed these past few days with a terrible fever.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Ugh.
How dreadful. I take it you're feeling better now?
Aye. I were on me way to find you when I stopped here to catch me breath. I've not much go in me these days.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I were worried you'd have given up on me and left town.
I had no idea what had become of you, Mr. Shoulder. I spent a good amount of time pounding on your front door.
I'm embarrassed. I really am. I've been doing my best to sleep through the fever. I am so very sorry.
Nah, it's okay.
Please accept my apology, Miss Bateman.
Fine, Mr. Shoulder. I've come all this way. Let us speak of the business at hand.
Marvelous.
I've just learned that my father was part of a previous excavation of Hobbs Barrow some 25 years ago. Why didn't you mention this in your letter?
What? Where did you hear that?
I have my means.
I swear, Miss Bateman, I had no idea.
I take it you will also deny delivering me my father's journal?
I'm confused. What journal?
My father's journal was slipped under my door at the Plough and Furrow. It wasn't you who did this?
I've been bound to me bed, lass. What an extraordinary coincidence.
Literally, where's the scary? It's an intriguing story, though. I don't know. I've never played through this.
Following in your father's footsteps.
It would seem so, Mr. Shoulder. I've managed to find Hobbs Barrow, but Mr. Bryden is yet to give me permission to excavate.
Is that so? Keep trying. You'll relent eventually.
Perhaps you could have a word with him.
Oh, no. A lovely young lass such as yourself has a better chance of changing his mind than a shaky old goat like me.
But he told me he didn't want me to dig.
You told me in your letter there would be no issue gaining access to the Barrow.
I didn't foresee any when I wrote to you. I'm sorry this has been more complicated than anticipated. Don't give up yet, Miss Bateman. Keep trying with Mr. Bryden.
Did you know my father?
I don't believe so. What's his name?
William Bateman. He was in Bewley for at least a few days, from my understanding.
Why is the music so loud? Can I pause?
I'm sorry, lass. The name doesn't ring a bell.
Are you sure you had no idea of my father's involvement in the previous excavation?
I'm quite sure. A most fascinating coincidence, but nothing more than that.
I'm starting to wonder if it's more than mere coincidence, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman, I did not take you for a credulous individual.
I'm none of the sort. This is my father's journal.
Incredible. Can I look inside?
You may.
Look at these drawings. Wonder what it all means.
You and I both. It all feels very out of character for my father.
I'm sure you'll find the answers beneath the soil, Miss Bateman.
Why did you invite me to excavate?
I've always been curious about my father told me all sorts of stories that some folk around here take a little too seriously.
Okay.
do you make of this strange stone?
The carving of a cockerel?
Yes, it was strapped to my father's journal. Do you think it could have something to do with the previous excavation?
Possibly, though I'm not aware of the motif having any meaning around these parts.
Is this your glove?
I've been looking all over for that. Where did you find it?
In the alley behind the plough and furrow on the night of my arrival. Were you there?
As I say, I've been bedbound for several days, Miss Bateman.
How odd.
Can I please have it back?
Here.
Thank you.
What can you tell me about the previous excavation of Hobbs Barrow?
Oh, it was 25 years ago, or thereabout. Back then, Bewley were undergoing a period of great strife. Samuel Bryden hadn't harvested a single crop for 2 seasons. Even Hernwood was sick. Berries went to rot almost as quickly as they grew. Folks started to believe the ground were blighted. Disease spread through the livestock too. People were going hungry, a panic set in.
That sounds terrible.
Aye, but I managed to keep myself fed. These things happen in nature, but the blame for it all fell on Hobbs Barrow. It was long said that a goblin made his home there. A rumour took root that the goblin were not best pleased with the villagers. In revenge for some unperceived slight, the goblin placed a curse on the soil itself. The villagers believed that ridding the barrow of its lodger would put an end to it all.
Hogwash. My father would have paid no heed to such tales.
Whether it were his intent to join the excavation when coming here, I do not know. But whatever it were that Samuel Bryden and those lads did inside that barrow, people say it did the trick. The crops started to grow back, and health returned to the livestock. Bewley were no longer in the grip of dark forces.
Imagine if we went in and then the sickness came back.
You must understand, folk here are a superstitious lot. They don't want you disturbing whatever it were those lads did. As far as the villagers are concerned, the problem were fixed. The thought of another excavation must be conjuring panic that you'll undo whatever it were they did.
This does explain a lot.
And it's also why I'd venture nobody around here wants you to touch the place.
Except for you.
I want to know what's there.
Surely you don't believe these tales of goblins and curses to be true?
Not at all. However, I suspect those lads did find something in the barrow. But did it have any connection to failing crops and dying livestock? No. I can assure you there's nothing to fear. Coincidence reigns supreme.
So what do you think they found?
That is for us to discover, Miss Bateman.
Who was the third man who joined my father and Mr. Bryden on the excavation?
What if it was him?
I'm afraid I don't know.
Damn it!
Although I'd heard about the excavation and I were intrigued by it, I mostly stayed at home during that time. The atmosphere in the village was rather too tense for me liking. And besides, the excavation were undertaken with an air of mystery about it.
Tell me more of this folklore you mention.
It is said that Hobbs Barrow is home to a goblin. Everyone in Bewley has some version or another of this story. But the version my father told me as a child described the barrow as a thin place. The goblin were deemed to be the guardian of this so-called thin place.
Tell me more about this goblin.
Some said he were a mischievous little mite, snatching newborn lambs and smashing windows with pebbles. Others said he were friendly, there to lend a helping hand in times of strife. The latter of which makes it all the more surprising as to why the previous excavation took place. My father's stories put the goblin in the mischievous category. Saxnot, he called the creature. I recall one such anecdote, that Saxnot entered Bewley and ordered a pair of boots to be made by the cobbler. However, when collecting them, he insisted on paying for them with a bag of sow's teeth. The cobbler was so scared of angering the goblin that he accepted.
A colourful tale indeed, Mr. Shoulder. Has any explanation been offered for why this Saxnot cursed the soil?
Your guess is as good as mine, lass.
What is a thin place?
A place where one can walk between worlds, where the flesh meets the spirit world.
Like the Avatar!
Just superstition, of course, as you well know.
I had a peculiar dream last night. I met a creature at Hobbs Barrow. I suppose you might say it was a goblin. It told me it had saved my father from trouble inside Hobbs Barrow. I'll admit the coincidence of this is somewhat astounding.
A remarkable coincidence, but nothing more than that.
But there is still one thing that puzzles me. The goblin told me proof of its claims would await me in the morning. Surely enough, I awoke to find that my father's journal had appeared in my room.
Very queer indeed.
Mr. Shoulder, you invited me here, to a town I'd never heard of, only for me to discover that my own father was here 25 years before. And not only that, but that he was also embroiled in some sort of superstitious hysteria which goes against everything he ever taught me. Something is wrong here. This must be more than mere coincidence.
It's strange, I'll give you that. But please remember who you are, Miss Bateman.
How did you know about me?
I saw your interview in the Bakewell Times. A young lady traveling about the land, digging up barrows. Perfect for the job.
But why do you wish to excavate the barrow?
I want to see what those lads found in there. My curiosity has grown over the years. Now it is time for the mystery to be solved.
I must say I am rather eager to find out what's in there myself.
We're peas of the same pod, Miss Bateman. I knew you wouldn't be frightened by a few old stories. It will be interesting to see what those lads found in there.
Certainly.
Thank you so very much for responding to my letter and for coming here. We have some great discoveries to make, you and I.
I sincerely hope so.
And a chance to follow in your father's footsteps. Right, time for me to shift these old bones. I'm to take me a spot of the ploughing furrow. I'll be there all night should you need me assistance.
Thank you, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm sorry again for giving you the runaround. I promise I am not beyond redemption. I won't let you down again. See you soon.
I was starting to wonder if Mr. Shoulder even existed.
We finally got that achievement. Okay. Where to next? I can't do my map? Why not?
The day was starting to test me. The word coincidence felt insufficient to explain what was happening. It was after that first conversation with Leonard Shoulder that I started entertaining thoughts of a truly irrational nature. What if my dream wasn't just a dream? What if it was all more than simple coincidence? What if that thing really could help my father? Good day, little one. Hello? What's this? A fiddle bow? There's no string. My name is Thomasina. What's yours? Don't be shy. I don't mean you any harm.
I kind of feel like I'm regretting introducing myself.
What are you doing out here all alone on the moors? Do you live here? Would you like me to fix your bow so you can play your fiddle again? Yes? Hey!
I don't have any string on me, though.
Most peculiar. Perhaps I can mend the bow for her. If memories of my childhood violin lessons serve me right, bowstring is made from animal hair coated in a waxy resin. The strings don't vibrate without it.
Let's... Where haven't we explored? Kill a chicken! No! Stop it! Where have we seen... Okay, hold on. What do we have in our inventory? I'm thinking maybe we can get some goat hair. But I don't have anything to give to the goat. A cabbage! We can go back to the village square. No, she's not ready yet. Can I have a cabbage, please? Okay. We haven't gone this way. I wonder if there's anything in the alley. A horse! Oh my god, hello! Herbert.
I don't wish to wake him up. Horsehair would make fine bowstring.
Oh.
She almost took my head off.
Well, you plucked out her hair. Well, now we have horsehair. I mean, no we don't. Gotta find something to cut it with. Plays Skyrim but hasn't killed the chicken yet. Shaking my head. I am being very careful about not killing any chickens when I play Skyrim. I do not want those people running after me. I wonder if the blacksmith is awake. Maybe we can borrow a tool of his? He is! Hello.
Good day.
Hey up.
I'm having some trouble extricating a knife from a table in the plough and furrow. Might I borrow a pair of pliers?
A knife, you say? I can get that out for you.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Crozier.
Think nothing of it. Wait here.
Okay. I don't think we talked to him about the journal or the stone.
That were a struggle. Here you are.
Yay!
Thank you so much. Look at this, Mr. Crozier. It's my father's journal.
Oh, aye? Why are you showing me?
Did you slip it under my door last night?
Have you gone daft? Why would I have your father's journal?
Never mind. Did the sketches inside mean anything to you?
Looks like a load of rubbish to me.
What do you make of this stone?
Don't look like out to me.
Saxna? The goblin.
Are you familiar with any local folklore?
Oh, aye. The old cobbler used to tell me some right stories. Swore he sold a pair of boots to a goblin when he were a young man.
A goblin, you say? I take it this cobbler was a regular at the Plough and Furrow?
Never drank a day in his life. Sober as a judge. Have you been to the Devil's Toe?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm familiar with the cairn.
Some say they've seen the goblin's daughter there, playing her fiddle.
What?
How peculiar. I met a girl near there earlier. She gave me this broken fiddle bow.
Ha! Well, you've experienced the local folklore firsthand then, lass.
Dude.
Does the name Saxnot mean anything to you?
Never heard of it. What is it?
Never mind. Do you know any other stories about this goblin?
I don't have the time to be standing here gossiping about old wives' tales.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Apologies. Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Okay, we have a knife. Let's go cut that horse's hair. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Knifeu? No, Hotch. I am not killing the horse.
I could certainly use the knife to cut some hair from her tail, but I'm gonna have to gain her trust unless I want a hoof to the nose.
I don't have anything to give. I didn't even say anything, but I know you were thinking it! Feed her something. Also, hi Astra! Welcome in. Where can I find something to eat? Maybe Stanley in the inn has an apple? Maybe I can talk to the woman again.
Good day.
I'm still setting up my stall. Come back later.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And where would I find the oil to coat the hairs in? Who's that?
You found old Leonard, I see.
Yes, finally. Goodbye.
See you soon.
Man?
Hello there.
Yes?
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Ted? Ted Cross?
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise.
Are you a local, Mr. Cross?
Oh no. I'm just passing through. I'm a musician.
Oh.
Just myself, me guitar and me horse.
What do you make of Bewley?
Can't say that I know much about this place. I don't usually travel this far south.
I see. Are you a travelling musician?
Aye. I've been playing a new song tonight. I've just finished the lyrics.
What's it about?
You'll have to come listen.
Is that your horse stationed in the alley?
Aye. Thistlecrack is her name.
That's an unusual name for a horse.
Aye. It were what she were called when I bought her. Glutton would be a better name. She likes her treats. But it feels wrong to change it.
Have you heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
Can't say I have, miss. What is it?
Never mind. Thank you for your time.
Make sure you watch my performance later, won't you?
Sure.
I'll try.
Let's see. Love the accents. Me too.
I don't wish to lose an eye. I'll have to gain her trust.
Okay, so that wasn't the trick. Fiddle bowl. I checked over there. Okay, I am kind of stuck here. Spirabuli. Careful to leave no stone unturned, so to speak. Hold on a second. Excavation of Hobbs Barrow. I got the ragdoll. Crawl through the... Wait. Okay. Second day. Investigate the journal, convincing Mr. Bryden. Okay. So let's go back to Mr. Bryden. And then after that, the, what's it called? The market will be all set up.
Mummy?
Oh no! What's happening?
What are you burning?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nothing. Just waste. Now go inside.
Is that all of the father's findings? How do I go inside? Hello? Oh.
Abrax. Mummy, what is this?
Waste. Burn it.
Good day, Mr. Bryden.
Hello.
Miss,
I'll
stop you there. I know what you're going to ask. No, I haven't changed my mind. There'll be no digging here, lass.
Mr. Bryden, allow me to explain. There has been an astonishing development this morning.
Yes?
My father was with your brother during the excavation.
Oh.
Yes. Can you believe it? I had no idea he had been here.
The answer's still no, lass. I saw what happened to poor Samuel. I won't risk the same happening to anyone else.
But...
That's enough now. You can feast your eyes on that hovel to your heart's content, but there'll be no digging.
Now, what would convince him?
Look, Mr. Bryden, my father's journal. It confirms he was with your brother during the excavation of Hobbs Barrow.
Ha! Take that away from me. I'll be having none of that.
Okay, strange. Fast travel to... Okay, another... show him the journal stone. Oh, I have to show him the stone. Okay.
What do you make of this stone, Mr. Bryden? It was strapped to my father's journal.
Wait a minute. Let me see that. By God. Wait here a moment. I need to get something from inside.
I waited for what felt like an age. I now realise that Mr. Bryden must have been in a great debate with himself, wondering whether or not to share his own piece of the mystery with me. The goat stared at me, seemingly in pity, as I stood there in that rolling fog. Finally, Mr. Bryden emerged.
Now then. As far as I know, what I have here is the only thing that Samuel brought back from Barrow. Take a look.
Ooh.
Incredible. A pear.
That's been in my drawer ever since Samuel passed. I suppose it might be important, so I kept it safe. Fate is clearly playing a part in your arrival, lass.
Please, Mr. Bryden, allow me to excavate Hobbs Barrow, a place that is no more than dirt and stone.
What's wrong, Astra?
You're not gonna give up, are you, lass?
I'm not.
Samuel managed to say one thing about those men that helped him. I think it's time I tell you.
Yes?
He stuttered out that one of those fellows could barely walk after they got out of there. Tongue-tied too, the man were.
My father.
You what?
My father. He had an accident around 25 years ago that left him bedbound and unable to talk.
Aye, could be him.
My mother told me it happened in a horse riding accident.
Samuel boarded up that barrow for a reason. Something unnatural occurred, I know it.
Mr. Bryden, we must rely on our rational faculties to explain any...
Promise me you'll be careful. Any sign of trouble, leave without hesitation and we board that accursed place up again. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Wait. You're giving me permission to excavate?
Aye. Against me better judgment. I don't have the energy to stop you, lass.
Thank you so much. I am grateful.
Don't make me regret my decision. Take Samuel's stone.
Are you sure?
Aye. Give it back to me when you're finished, though.
I promise. Thank you. I'll be sure to show you my discoveries, Mr. Bryden.
I'd rather you don't. Now then, I've got things to get on with.
I don't suppose you can spare any labour to help me with the dig?
Don't push your luck, lass. Market's on today. Plenty of able-bodied men about. Ta-ra now.
Yay.
And like that, I finally had permission to excavate Hobbs Barrow.
It only took us nearly 5 hours.
As exciting as that was, I was distracted by what Mr. Bryden said of his brother's associate. There was no doubt in my mind that father was the stricken man he spoke of. You told me he was crippled after coming off his horse. Why did you lie to me? To protect me? To stop me from following in his footsteps? You failed. And so did Charles Bryden. He should have said no. He should have never given me that stone.
Ooh. Hi, Den. Bows are made of horsehair, coated in resin, not oil. Resin is Lito dried tree resin. It is used to sort of dust them so the bow glides on the strings with no resistance. That's cool. I love that this game makes you take so long to even get to the barrow. It really builds it up well and makes you wonder what's up. Well, I have 2 people here that are very impatient. If you must know, it's Wassa and Hotch. Kill the bird. Shut up, dude.
The produce is not mine to take.
I didn't even say anything. I have receipts. Hotch said, "Wow, what a comfy point-and-click adventure. No horror at all." And then you said, literally, "Where's the scary?" It's an intriguing story, though. I know you two were like, where is the horror? Where's the scary? Cabbages.
Good day.
fresh produce.
What have you got for sale?
I'm selling meat, vegetables, and all sorts of herbs and things. You're welcome to have a gander.
I'll be sure to browse. Goodbye.
Ta-ra, miss.
The produce is not...
Okay. Apple seller.
Good day.
Freshly picked apples, miss. Would you like to try one on the house, like?
Sure! Yes.
Yes, please.
Here you are, miss.
Please don't eat it, Thomasina. Save it for the horse.
The apple looks somewhat rotten. It's riddled with holes.
Oh, thank God. It sucks that it's a gross apple, though. Of course, the cis-men can't wait for the climax. Typical. Okay. Oh my God.
Hey, girl. Would you like an apple? She is completely indifferent. Perhaps the apple is too spoiled for her liking.
Okay. What to do? What to do? Let's talk to some other people. Hello. Pie seller.
Can I interest you in a pie? Finest mutton in all the county. 2p each.
No, thank you.
You're missing out.
Hello, Miss Tompkins.
Hello.
We weren't introduced earlier. My name is Thomasina.
Ma'am?
How do you fare, Miss Tompkins?
I'm waiting for Mr. Ambrose. Have you seen him?
Ambrose?
Who's that?
The milkman. Ms. Fenchurch will be ever so cross if I've no milk for his lordship.
I'm afraid I haven't seen him.
Stones?
What do you make of these stones?
Oh, gives me the creeps.
Why?
Dunno, just a feeling.
Who is Miss Fenchurch?
His lordship's housekeeper.
You are in the employ of Lord Panswick?
Aye. He employs half a Bewley in one way or another.
I'm in need of some help for my excavation. Do you think his lordship could lend me some of his labourers?
Maybe.
Might you introduce me to him?
Sorry, ma'am, but his lordship doesn't take visitors. Any road, I must wait here for Mr. Ambrose. Ms. Fenchurch will be ever so cross if I've no milk for his lordship.
If Mr. Ambrose doesn't turn up, and I find you some milk, would you be able to introduce me to Lord Panswick?
His lordship really doesn't like visitors, ma'am.
I'll take the risk.
Miss Fenchurch will be cross with me. But she'll be even crosser if I come back without fresh milk.
So, do we have a deal?
Aye. Bring me some milk and I'll take you to his lordship.
Thank you.
But hopefully Mr. Ambrose will arrive soon.
Have you been waiting long for Mr. Ambrose?
Aye, he should have been here a good 2 hours ago.
I wonder what happened with him.
He's here every market day, you see. He sells only the freshest milk. Miss Fenchurch swears by it. I hope misfortune hasn't befallen him on his way here.
I'm sure he will turn up.
Oh, I hope so.
Are you familiar with Hobbs Barrow?
What's that?
Never mind. I'll let you know if I find some fresh milk.
Thank you, ma'am. But tell me if you see Mr. Ambrose, won't you?
I will.
Okay. I wonder if I can go to the farm And then maybe give the apple to the goat? Hello. Nice goat.
Hey girl, would you like an apple? The grumpy thing isn't interested.
It's a bad apple anyway. Plays the tune in my head. Okay.
I should ask Mr. Bryden for permission before attempting to milk his goat.
What do you want?
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
If you can get any milk out of old Eunice, you're welcome to it.
Eunice?
Me goat. Good luck.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna look at the guide again. Market day. Get a free apple, get the knife. Okay, we got the acquire milk quest. Oh, we have to go to the inn. Okay, let's go inside the inn.
Joe, perhaps you've had enough sugar?
Don't you start an all. Hands off me sugar!
I think this is supposed to be for all the patrons, sir.
I said hands off!
Come on, Joe. Be nice to our visitors.
I can give the sugar cube to the horse.
Ha! This place has gone to buggery.
Yeah. Okay. Good horsey.
Here you go. Eat this.
Take it.
Good girl.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's gained some trust between us. I've managed to cut off a few lengthy strands.
Let's go! What else do we have to do in the inn? I saw there were 2 things, so I'm gonna look around a little bit. And that guy's gone. I have to talk with him.
Hello again, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Behrman.
I'm gonna look it up. Talk to Stanley about the things you've learned and about Lord Panswick. Okay.
Thank you for your time.
We will.
Who is Miss Tompkins?
A housemaid in the employ of Panswick Manor. She comes by to pick up his lordship's weekly paper.
I'm surprised newspapers are available in Bewley.
Aye, his lordship gets what he wants.
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
Sorry, lass. I've none at all.
Never mind. Lord Panswick likes to keep up with affairs from outside of Bewley.
Aye, he has many interests around the country.
What sort of interests?
His lordship's affairs are his own business.
I've had some rather unbelievable news, Stanley.
Oh? Remarkable.
Quite the coincidence, is it not?
Remarkable. Just remarkable.
Do you recall my father from back then?
I'm afraid not. Those were my droving days, you see. I didn't spend much time in Bewley. but an interesting turn of events nonetheless.
What do you know of Mother Mildred?
I'll tell you what I know about Mother Mildred. She wants locking up.
Huh?
How so?
She owes me a small fortune on her tab from years ago. Do remind her next time you see her, won't you?
I'd rather not get involved, if you don't mind.
Be careful who you trust, Miss Bateman.
Does the name Saxnot mean anything to you?
No, I can't say it does.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Okay. I have no clue how to coax the goat. I have to find workmen, fix the fiddle bow. But I have no way to get the oil or resin. Okay. So the guide says, with that done, head to the graveyard to see the little girl that you first saw in the previous chapter. Follow her to the right to meet Mr. Shoulder. Finally, exhausted dialogue. Blah, 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 blah. Head to the next range to find a string for. Okay, now return to the inn. Talk to Mr. Shoulder about everything. Okay, so this is how to get milk. Examine the empty bucket and then knock on the door. Pick up the bucket and attempt to use it with the goat. Okay. We did things out of order, but that's okay. Pick up the bucket. Perfect. And we are going to use the bucket on the goat.
All right, we're doing this.
Good luck. Oh shit. Oh shit. Whoa. Whoa.
I'm not sure what that was.
Kill the purple.
I don't know what's happening to me. All this superstitious nonsense must be getting to my head.
So did we get the milk? Okay, I guess.
I'm not going near that thing again.
Ah! Never mind. So that didn't work. Talk to Mr. Bryden again.
Well, did you get any milk out of her?
I tried, and failed miserably.
She's a temperamental beast.
Perhaps you could milk her for me?
I'd like to help you, lass, but I've just had a flare-up in me joints. I worked myself too hard this morning. I couldn't bend down to save myself.
Is there anything I can do to help?
My wife would say I'm beyond any help, I'm certain of that. But if you know of any remedies for aching joints, please send them my way.
I'll see what I can do, Mr. Bryden.
Maybe if I go back
I'm going to rest for a while.
Mother Mildred?
Ta-ra now.
Okay. Kill the purple.
Daddy, I have something for you. I do hope you remember it.
Oh, she's a little older.
I've taken great care of it. I'll fetch it for you now, all right?
Great. Oh, it's the pot.
Daddy, you must remember this. The day that started it all. It's the red urn you buried in the garden for me. My first ever excavation. Where should I put it?
On the shelves, I guess.
Mother took away all the knickknacks that used to sit on these shelves. The pot might look nicer a little closer to the light anyway.
Oh, so here?
Perfect. It will catch the light from your lamp so nicely. There. I'm going to become a great barrow digger just like you. I hope the pot reminds you of those adventures we had together when I was a child, and how thankful I am for everything you've taught me. Now I must tell you about my visit to Pallinghurst. I found an arrowhead.
This is genuinely so sad. I know.
Good day.
Yes?
Do you know of any remedies for aching joints?
You're too young to be suffering from this, surely.
You never know.
It's for someone else, Mr. Bryden.
Yes. I know just the poultice.
Capital. May I have some?
Well, I don't have the ingredients, I'm afraid.
Ah, you have to go get it.
What do you need to make it?
It's a simple blend made of natural elements.
Mm-hmm.
Elderflower and flirtwort. I can make the poultice for you if you bring me these things. Then it just needs to be applied directly to the joints. That should ease his burden.
Thank you. Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
No, sorry.
Not to worry. Where can I find some flirtwort?
Flirtwort is not commonly found around Bewley. It's a perennial shrub that bears small white flowers.
We've seen small white flowers.
You might find some growing out on moors if you're lucky.
Blue flowers, red thorns.
Thank you.
And elderflower?
Where can I find some elderflower?
There used to be quite a few elder plants growing here in Herne Wood, but they've long since gone. Nowadays, you might find the shrub growing within a hedgerow or a private garden.
Okay. Oh, the church. Maybe.
I see. What does elderflower look like?
Elderflowers are small, white, and grow in clumps on the elder shrub. Elder shrubs can grow in all shapes and sizes. Just look out for the clumps of tiny white flowers.
So they're both tiny white flowers?
Farewell.
Ah. A fox. Hello. Oh, resin.
The resin has set somewhat. It's firmly gripped to the stump.
Oh, I don't have anything to heat it up.
No, that won't work.
No, I shouldn't have used my matches. Ah. Okay. Okay, it doesn't mention anything about the resin. Chisel or knife? Oh yeah. Let's try it.
I've
Got it?
collected some waxy resin.
Yeah, we got it. Thank you. Okay, let's return back to the little creek. Arthur is gone.
This looks like it might be elderflower. I'll take some.
Yay! Now we have to look for the flirtwort. I think that's what it's called. Oh, hello.
Excuse me, Miss Bateman. I'm in something of a hurry. Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again.
Excuse me?
Which work is that quote from?
Oh.
Romeo and Juliet. Oh, he's gone.
That was weird, but okay.
It's locked.
Oh, hello.
Good day to you, pet.
Hello, Mrs. Duplancy.
If you're looking for Father Roach, he won't be back until tomorrow.
Box pews, milk.
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
I don't, pet.
Not to worry.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
The flowers have long since...
Okay. Before we go any further, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Went to the cottage. Go to the creek. Return to Mildred and offer them to her to find out these are not, in fact, elderflowers. Oh my god!
Mildred! Yes?
I have some elderflowers here.
Show me. No, this is not elderflower. It's cowbane. An easy mistake to make. The two look very similar.
Oh.
It's safe to eat, as long as you're not a cow. Very toxic to cattle.
Where can I find some elderflower?
There used to be quite a few elder plants growing here in Herne Wood, but they've long since gone. Nowadays, you might find the shrub growing.
I see. What does elderflower look like?
Elderflowers are small. Elder shrubs can grow in all shapes and sizes.
Farewell.
Okay. I'm gonna use the guide for this because I would have no way of getting this. To find Flirtwort, go to the church and enter. Talk to Mrs. Duplancy. And then get the spare key to go to the top of the tower, leave the church, and examine the... What? Examine the memorial plaques on the wall. One of them on the bottom row mentions a Romeo and Juliet. Use your chisel with this plaque to get the church key? Dude, I would have never known that. Let's talk to her first.
Good day.
Hello, Miss. Where is Father Roach?
You might have noticed the good father has a green thumb.
Uh-huh.
He's gone to visit his friend in the countryside to purchase some seedlings for his tower garden.
Where is Father Roach's tower garden?
Why, on top of St. Edmund's, of course. He's got a lovely collection of cuttings up there. You'll have to ask him to show you.
It does sound rather pleasant. It's a shame he's not around.
Well, he does have a spare key for the tower door somewhere.
Do you know where Father Roach keeps his spare key?
No, that's his business. If I did know, I'd fetch it myself and take you up there.
Not to worry.
I do recall him saying he hid it outside somewhere, for safekeeping, like. Were it in the graveyard? Oh, I don't know. Best wait till he gets back, pet.
Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
Okay. So it said there's a plaque somewhere. Not here. Towards the graveyard. Oh, these.
In memory of William Ager. In memory of George Paxton. In memory of Romeo Hegg, dearly missed by his beloved Juliet.
Okay. Let's carve that out.
I think I can chip away at this plaster. There's a key behind here.
Oh yeah, baby.
This has to be Father Roach's spare.
Guys, I knew that from the get-go. I'm just smart like that. Church key.
Capital.
Yay!
A small label on the pot reads Flirtwort. This is just what I need.
Yeah. Go back down. Now to look for the elderflower. Let me read up
I
on
should
that.
put the key back.
Oh yeah. I guess.
There. I hope that stays on.
Perfect. The game's saved. To find the elderflower, Go back to the fairy ring, examine the hole again, pick up one of the earthworms. Combine the worm with the apple, and then go to the market in the village square and examine the herbs in the woman's stall. Okay, let's go do all that. Grab a worm.
I shall name you Kenneth II.
Yeah. It's cool that the first time we encountered this fairy ring that you can actually hear bells. Worm. The apple.
The worm has found a new home within the holes of the rotten apple.
Now we're gonna go back to the town square. And it's said to what? Hey, Jane's here. To examine the herbs in the woman's stall and then talk to the woman.
I'm not hungry. Not tempting. The box is full of Good day.
Fresh produce.
Do you have any milk for sale?
Not today, sorry.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra, miss.
Huh? What's that noise? Oh, okay. Examine the herbs in the woman's stall. Tins, meat, herbs.
This looks like elderflower to me. Good day.
Fresh produce.
Is that elderflower you're selling?
Aye, perfect for teas and tinctures.
Any good for sore joints?
Aye. Penny a bunch.
I'm afraid I don't have any money.
Sorry, miss. Does it look like I'm running a charity?
Can we work something out? A trade, perhaps?
I deal in cash only, miss. No coin, no elderflower.
Damn.
What do you take me for?
Goodbye.
Ta-ra, miss.
And then give the apple with worm to Jane next to the stall. She will throw it, knocking over some of the woman's produce. Then while the woman is busy picking up cans, use your cowbane with the herbs to swap them, getting yourself some elderflower. Okay. Hello, Jane.
Hello, Jane.
Miss, watch me juggle.
Wow. I used to do that. Yay!
Very impressive.
I can juggle even more apples.
Yeah? Let's see.
I dare you to juggle an extra apple.
Easy. Yuck, a worm!
Okay, cowbane. The herbs. Oh yeah, baby.
I managed to swap them without her noticing.
Okay. Let's go back to the cottage.
Good day. I have the ingredients you asked for.
Wonderful. Hand them over.
Yes!
There you go. Tell Mr. Bryden to apply this poultice to the area in question.
Yes, ma'am.
It works wonders.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. Let's go to the farm.
Yes?
I've got a poultice for your joints, Mr. Bryden. It was prepared by Mildred Walker.
Who?
You may know her as Mother Mildred.
This game is interesting. Yes, it is.
Oh,
But we have yet to go into the Barrow!
thank you, lass. That Mildred knows what she's doing. I should have thought to see it myself.
She said to apply it directly to where the pain is. It should work very swiftly.
I'll give it a try. Oh, that did the trick, lass. I feel like a lad of 20 again.
Let's go!
I suppose you'll be wanting me to milk old Eunice for you in return.
Yes, please.
If you don't mind, I'd appreciate it.
A fair exchange.
The Barrow was the friends we made along the way. True.
Stand well back, lass.
Yes, sir.
Believe me, I'm not coming an inch closer.
Yay, we got it.
There you are, lass. Some fresh milk.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bryden.
Let's go! Now, we can go back to the square. Oh.
I'll let the worm enjoy his new home.
Who's this? I have no idea. Actually, let me talk to him. Hello.
Good day.
Hello there.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Ralph. Not seen you around before.
I'm just visiting. What brings you to the market today?
I purchased a Scotch egg for me tea. You want a bite?
No, thank you. I'm looking for some help with an excavation tomorrow. Might you be interested?
Sorry, miss. I've already got my own job.
Enjoy your Scotch egg.
I will. Mutton pies!
I've got a pail of fresh milk here for you, Miss Tompkins.
You haven't.
But I have.
Here.
Mum, you've saved my hide. Thank you.
Are you all right?
I'm worried about Mr. Ambrose. Any road, I'm heading back to Panswick Manor now. Would you still like to meet his lordship?
Yes, please.
Very much so.
Now, I can't guarantee you'll be home, all right? He's a very busy man.
I'll take my chances.
Follow me, then.
Oh.
Go on over. It's not much further.
What time do you call this?
Sorry, Mum.
Give it here, then. What the hell is this muck?
It's goat's milk.
Goat's milk, Mum.
You daft bint.
No.
Since when does his lordship take goat's milk with his tea? Oh, he will not be pleased. Get back to your sweeping before I clip you over the head.
Sorry, Mum.
Hello there.
Bugger off, you whelp. This is private land.
Some fine-looking flowers. Where is Lord Panswick?
Sorry, Mum. I can't talk. Miss Fenchurch is ever so mad at me.
Okay. Yeah, I tell Priya to get off my property too. I did nothing! I did nothing! Pale milk, bring the milk to Miss Tompkins, take you to the manor. I have to try talking to Miss Fenchurch 3 times. Okay.
I was wondering if it might be possible to speak with Lord Panswick.
Are you deaf, girl?
Yes.
Don't make me fetch the guards. They're armed, you know. By Christ, you're like a dog with a bone. Do you want to get yourself shot?
I can assure you the only things getting shot around here are the pheasant. And perhaps the odd grouse. Greetings, my lady.
Oh, it's the charming man.
James Panswick, at your disposal.
So it is him.
You're Lord Panswick?
As I live and breathe.
You could have told me that before.
What is life without mystery, Miss Bateman? A predictable stagger to the grave?
I was imagining someone...
Much older and far less handsome?
Yes, to be frank.
See? I can read your mind, my dear. Now, may I ask, what brings you to my manor?
I wanted to ask if I could borrow some of your labourers.
Oh? For what purpose?
I intend to excavate Hobbs Barrow tomorrow, and I'm in need of some assistance.
An excavation? How very delightful. We're in the middle of our own works right this minute. Follow me, Miss Bateman. Come along. I promise I don't bite.
No, it's okay. I like it. Cool.
For generations, this chapel was a place of unique devotion. And this was until some of my more ungrateful ancestors forgot him and abandoned it.
Why did they abandon it?
Men of great wealth and power can grow so comfortable that they forget they still need the divine. The sacrifices required to maintain such a relationship were no longer being made. The chapel soon turned to rubble, and with time, even the villagers forgot him. His influence endured, but only with the isolated few who lived on the very fringes of these moors. Believe it or not, my family's fortunes have dwindled ever since. Since I succeeded my father, it has become my life's work to restore this place of worship. With this sacred place rebuilt, he shall be venerated once more, and the name Panswick shall be uttered again across all of England. He guided the hands of my ancestors. Now it is time for him to guide us. Bewley is a godless place.
Have you forgotten about St. Edmund's? Father Roach might disagree.
I was just thinking that.
I shall bring him back to these lands, and this chapel shall be his seat once again. A new world.
I see.
But it seems like you wish to bring back the past.
From out of the old world shall come the new. A greater truth. But I digress. Horace, my dear fellow.
Aye, your lordship.
This fair lady here is in need of some assistance. Would you and your chaps be up for a spot of digging at Hobbs Barrow tomorrow?
Hobbs Barrow? Aye, your lordship, 'tis no bother.
Good man. You're in luck, my dear. These are my finest, and they're all yours.
Yay!
Thank you. I am grateful.
On one condition.
Yeah, hopefully they come back alive.
Yes?
I've heard wonders about Mary de Plancy's Bakewell puddings. I'd rather like to try them for myself.
Your lordship, you're giving me the help of your men in exchange for cakes?
Yes.
But...
Farewell, my beauty.
Wait!
Damn it! Why does that work on me? Stop it! Shut up! Okay, what do we do here? Go back to the church? Before that, we have a fiddle to fix. Okay. We got the horse hair. We got the sugar cube. Combine the horse hair with the resin. Okay. And then I should have the fiddle bow repaired. Horse hair with the resin.
There we are. This should make sufficient bowstring now.
Bowstring. And then onto the fiddle bow.
I've
Perfect.
done it. The bowstring seems to hold on sufficiently.
Okay. Let's go to the Devil's Toe. Hello. I fixed it.
Look what I have for you.
Huh? That was great. She is shredding. Whoa!
My head is spinning. What happened?
Shredded so hard you passed
Hello?
out.
Where did she go?
I wonder if this is the spirit world, quote unquote. And then pick up the fiddle afterwards. Okay.
The girl left her fiddle behind. I'll take it with me in case I see her again. I want to understand what just happened.
To do. Bring Bakewell puddings to Lord Penswick. Use his workman, if I can provide him with the Bakewell puddings. Okay. Let's go back to the church. Excuse me.
Good day to you, pet.
Hello, Mrs. Duplancy.
Puddings.
Do you still have some of your homemade Bakewell puddings, Mrs. Duplancy?
Oh, you're too late, pet. I've a few left, but they're set aside for someone else.
Might you please be able to bake me some more?
Sorry, I'm not in the mood for baking. Truth be told, my dear husband Albert passed away recently. Me thoughts are all over the shop.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Aye. He's in God's hands now.
Were you married to Albert a long time?
Aye, too many years to count. He were the cobbler here in Bewley.
What? Okay.
The most dashing cobbler in all of England, I used to tell him. Love is precious, pet. There's nought that can replace the hole it leaves in your heart.
I can relate to that in my own way. I wish you strength in this difficult time.
Thank you. With God's blessing, I'll get by.
Bigwell puddings.
May I ask who you have set aside the puddings for?
Oh, Father Roach. He won't be back until tomorrow.
Won't they be off by then?
Not at all. Besides, Pet, as I told you, I'm not in the mood for all this baking chatter.
Sorry, Mrs. de Plancy.
I want to at least start the barrow digging today. Okay, it looks like I only have a little bit left. But I'm gonna use the guide so we can speed things up. Walk to the right of the church and examine the fresh grave that doesn't have a large headstone. Talk to the man there about the grave. Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
Oh. The gravedigger. Now I know how to refer to you if I want to hit you with the Riz in future collapse. Oh, pfft.
The simple wooden cross bears a small plaque on which is inscribed the name Albert de Plancy.
Relative, are you?
No, just looking.
He were the cobbler. Who's going to mend me boots now? Ha!
Hello? What can you tell me about the church?
Aye, it's a church.
Quite. Does this fresh grave belong to Mrs. de Plancy's late husband?
Aye.
Rather bare, isn't it?
My job is to dig the graves, not decorate them.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
Okay, that did nothing. Turn to Mrs. de Plancy, talk to her about the grave. Okay, let's go do that.
Good day to you, Pet.
Hello, Mrs. de Plancy. I saw your late husband's grave, Mrs. de Plancy. I am very sorry for your loss.
Thank you, Pet. I'm ashamed to say I couldn't afford naught more than a simple wooden cross. He were a colourful man, our Albert. He deserves better. He loved his flower beds. He's only been gone a fortnight, and already his plants have gone to rot. May the Lord forgive me.
Plants are difficult to maintain. I'm sure Albert would understand.
His precious hippeastrum were the first to go. I would have loved to lay one on his grave.
What does a hippeastrum flower look like?
Oh, beautiful things they are. Tall stems topped with large red flowers.
Was that the one at the Lord's house?
Hard to grow in this climate. They were his pride and joy. The remarkable thing is there's no scent to 'em. That's why he loved 'em so much.
Sensitive nose? I get it.
You see, he hated anything that smelled sickly sweet. Hippeastrum were just perfect. Let me know if you come across one, won't you?
Of course, Mrs. de Plancy.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
Let's go outside. And can we fast travel to Panswick Manor? There it is. Give it to me!
These matched the description of the flowers Mrs. de Plancy mentioned. There's no scent.
You get away from my hippeastrum!
Ah, apologies.
Move!
Well, that confirms it.
Okay. Fast travel, examine the tolerant flowers. Talk to Miss Tompkins. Ask her to distract Miss Fenchurch. Okay. She agrees to do so if you find Mr. Ambrose for her, as they were supposed to run away together today and he hasn't turned up. Oh! Head to the village square and start moving to the right. You'll have a flashback in which... blank. Okay. We're just gonna end there. I'm gonna go to Miss Tompkins.
Good day.
Hello.
I really need one of those hippeastrum flowers.
Why?
It's a long story. Might you please be able to get one for me, or distract Miss Fenchurch so I can take one?
Those flowers are Miss Fenchurch's favourites. She spends hours looking after them. Sorry, Mom.
Oh.
It's just that I'm so worried about Mr. Ambrose.
The milkman?
Aye. We were to run away together today.
I see.
I'm worried sick that he stood me up. Without Mr. Ambrose, this job is all I have. I can't risk losing it over a flower.
I'm sorry, Miss Tompkins. I still haven't seen him.
Do you think he's abandoned me?
No,
I'm
no.
sure that's not the case. He must have been delayed somewhere.
Could you try to find him for me, Mum? Oh, please, Mum. I'd do anything for you if you found my love.
I can try.
Oh, thank you. You're ever so kind, Mum.
Goodbye.
I'd best get back to work.
Okay. I thought I was gonna sneeze. Village square, start moving right, and then I have a flashback. There we go.
There we are. Your shells are looking much more interesting now. I pestered Mother for years to let me bring some of your treasures here. I think she's worried that I want to follow in your path. She has hidden most of your discoveries away. I had to beg her to bring me to visit you, you know. I shouldn't worry you with all that. Do you know that I have a story for each of these pots? Well, I don't know if they're all true, but they are my memories. Even though I was so young, I still remember our adventures together. Would you like me to share my memories of them? Well, I'm going to, whether you like it or not.
Do I have to click on all of them? Okay. You need to examine all of the pots on the shelves. Okay.
This is from the first dig I remember you taking me on. The excavation of West Kennet Long Barrow. I found it wedged behind a stone as you ate your sandwich. You said, "Now there's a tiny urn for a tiny girl." Mother was so angry when you brought this one home, wasn't she? "William, that simply will not do. It's taking up all the space on the mantelpiece." Once you moved it to your study, I remember creeping in to take a peek at it. We found this one together in that mucky old barrow near Avebury. I think it was the second time you'd taken me on a dig with you. I remember you bringing it up to your face to look inside and shrieking in horror.
Spider?
"There's a bloody rat in there," you screamed.
Oh.
I think you brought this one back from a trip abroad. I would have loved to go with you, but Mother didn't want me to. I remember you being so proud of it. It looks ancient. You were incredibly excited about this one. I hadn't gone on an expedition with you yet. You were so happy about it, showing it to Mother and I. You didn't stop talking about it for hours. I thought, how can Daddy be so excited over some old broken pottery? But it wasn't long until I understood. I almost forgot. While I was searching for your pots in the shed, I found one of your manuscripts. I thought Mother had burnt all your notebooks, but she missed one. It was an account of barrows across the east of England. I managed to read it all before Mother took it away.
Kill the lamp. Dude.
Daddy, it was fascinating.
How long are you gonna stick with this?
I've decided that is what I want to do with my life. I'm going to travel the country, excavating and documenting my own finds. Well, as soon as I'm old enough to escape Mother, that is. When you're feeling better, we can go out on expeditions together again. Just like we used to. I promise you'll get better, Daddy. I'll do whatever it takes to make it so.
Okay. Now, we have to keep going. On the right with the house on it. Keep moving to the right. You'll find Mr. Ambrose tied to a sign. Tied to... Did he get robbed? There he is.
Something ahead on the road.
Tiny little speck.
My God!
Oh my God! What?
Mr. Ambrose!
Oh.
I'm going to help you.
I was not expecting that.
Please hold still. I'm going to cut you free. He had been so tightly bound that I could barely cut through without hurting him further. His mouth was stuffed full of flowers of a most peculiar scent. I was dismayed at such savagery, and wondered if the feral folk Father Roach had mentioned were responsible for this abhorrent act. After some considerable effort, I managed to cut him free. Are you all right?
Who were lost in visions of hell itself. The devil. I saw the devil.
Who did this to you?
I don't remember. Oh, the terrible sights I saw. I won't forget them till my last breath.
Are you Mr. Ambrose?
Yes. Edward Ambrose.
You were to meet Miss Tompkins today.
Aye, my love. Oh, my darling love.
Let me take you to her. Here, take my hand.
The little cat licking up all the milk.
As we made the arduous trek to Panswick Manor, I probed Mr. Ambrose on who had done this to him. He insisted that he didn't remember anything, except for his nightmarish visions.
My love.
Eddie! Jesus, what happened to you? Were you in a fight?
Now, fret not, my love.
I thought you'd abandoned me.
Never. Thank your friend here for helping me out of a bind.
Oh, Eddie!
Let's get out of here, my darling.
Hang on.
You thieving bint!
Oh!
I'll have your guts for garters!
Oh, stick it where the sun don't shine, you bitter old sow!
Oh shit!
The cheek! Here you are, ma'am.
Thank you, Miss Tompkins.
No, thank you for finding my poor Eddie.
Aye, thank you, lass.
Let's go, Eddie. I'm never setting foot on this godforsaken estate again.
Yeah, you tell him.
Good luck, you two.
Cute. Now we gotta go back to the church. Talk to Mrs. DePlancy. Wait. Or maybe set the flowers on the grave first? Let me read it. Okay, I have to hand them to Mrs. DePlancy. I have your flowers.
I have something for you.
You found them? Oh, you dear child. Let's take them straight to Albert. You'll come with me, won't you?
Of course, Mrs. DePlancy.
You know, the things I miss most about him are the things that used to annoy me. The click of his jaw as he chewed his sandwiches.
Ow.
Leaving his tools all around the house. The way he'd never back down from an argument. He's just quiet at home now.
No.
Silence. The funny thing is, that's what he always craved. Peace and quiet. He were a good man, our Albert.
Sounds like he was. I'm so sorry.
Do you fear death, pet?
I think everyone does.
I do. But it's best not to dwell on such thoughts. Life is for living, not for worrying about what comes after.
I adore that part. It's so weird and hits you out of nowhere. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that at all.
I fear it. But my faith keeps me going. I know I'll meet him again, in heaven.
Take that thought forward, Mrs. DePlancy. Remember it. One day, you will be reunited.
Thank you. Oh, those flowers look beautiful.
They do.
Albert will be smiling down on us. Pet, I left my basket inside the church. You'll find some Bakewell puddings in there.
Yay!
You can have them.
Thank you.
Oh, you...
I insist. You've brought an ounce of happiness into my day, dear. It's only just that I return some.
Thank you, Mrs. DePlancy.
To be truthful with you, I was saving them for myself. I shouldn't be so selfish. Lord forgive me.
I mean, you can have one.
You're nothing of the sort.
I'll stay here with Albert a bit longer. You go back to your day, Pet. Lord be with you.
And you, Mrs. DePlancy.
All right. Basket.
Here they are.
Oh yeah. Puddings. Let's... Oh, okay.
The vision returns.
I come bearing gifts.
Freshly baked gifts?
Yes. 3 of Mrs. de Plancy's famous Bakewell puddings.
You are an amusing creature, Thomasina.
What do you mean?
You must think me a scoundrel of the highest order for asking you to undertake such folly. Of course I would have lent you my men either way.
What?
I merely desired an excuse to share a cake with you.
Oh my god!
Lord Panswick.
I take no pleasure in watching you scurry about Bewley to fulfill my every whim. Or do I?
I do not find this amusing in the slightest. You have no idea what I had to go through to get these for you.
Oh, I do. And that's what I admire about you. Tenacity.
Oh my god. Get this man away from me.
Even in the face of something you know to be absurd. You don't give up, do you?
Never. Though in this case I ought to have.
Now then, will you share one of these tempting confections with me?
No. I'll let you guys make the choice. Why not? No, thank you. Now is not the time. I just need one person. I'll click anything. Now it's not the time? Okay.
Now is not the time, Lord Panswick.
You disappoint me. It would seem you don't find the rain quite as romantic as I do. Perhaps tomorrow, after your triumphant excavation of Hobbs Barrow.
Perhaps.
I hope staleness doesn't descend upon them in the meantime. Still, my word is my bond. Come with me to the chapel. I shall inform the chaps of their duties.
Thank you.
Okay. All that work. Ah! For nothing! I'm so mad.
You're to assist Miss Bateman's excavation tomorrow. What time, Miss Bateman?
Early morning, if you don't mind.
We'll be there whenever you need us, miss.
Hobbs Barrow. On the Bryden estate, if I'm not mistaken.
We'll be there.
Take your tools with you.
He's
Miss
so
Bateman will
nonchalant.
need every assistance we can provide her with.
It's no bother.
Splendid.
Thank you, lads.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll see you later, my dear.
You can stop with that.
Thank you, Lord Panswick.
We're finishing up here, miss. See you tomorrow morning, all right?
Yes, sir.
Certainly. I appreciate your help.
Gotta get back to the inn.
Well, that's a relief to have my crew assembled for tomorrow. It's getting dark and cold. Time to head back to the Plough and Furrow.
Alright, we're gonna head back to the inn. And then once the next day starts, I'm gonna save it and then end stream.
Evening, Miss Bateman.
Hello, Stanley.
Good evening, Stanley.
Your lordship.
What?
Stanley, my good man.
To what do we owe the pleasure of your visit, your lordship?
I've come to wish Miss Bateman good fortune for her grand excavation tomorrow. I'm really rather curious as to what she might turn up.
As am I, your lordship.
An exciting time for Bewley. Wouldn't you agree, Stanley?
Oh, yes, your lordship. Very, very exciting.
My dear, please, allow me the pleasure of buying you a drink.
I guess.
A welcome antidote to the wind's bite. Wouldn't you say, Stanley?
Yes, indeed, your lordship.
Sure.
Why not?
Splendid. You heard the fair lady.
There you are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everyone, raise your glasses to Miss Bateman. May she conquer Hobbs Barrow and find all that she desires. Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hooray!
You don't wish to join me in a beverage?
Oh, you go ahead, my dear. Alcohol does not sit well with my constitution.
Thank you, your lordship. I needed that.
I aim to provide you with whatever your heart desires. I've reminded my chaps they're to meet you at Hobbs Barrow in the morning.
Thank you again, Lord Panswick.
Till we meet again, faites des beaux rêves.
Thanks.
Mr. Shoulder.
Your lordship?
What? Okay. So, how are we gonna end the day? Talk to Mr. Shoulders, Stanley, and then Arthur, who has to be in the alleyway behind the inn. Okay.
You've changed your tunes, Stanley.
Den, are you so easily charmed? Oh, never mind. I thought you were really delayed.
An exciting time for Bewley. I thought you didn't want me to excavate Hobbs Barrow.
Well, what can I get you?
I'm fine for now, thank you. Hello again, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman.
I've recruited the help of some local labourers.
Marvellous. When do we start?
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning, first thing.
Wonderful.
Can I count on your assistance?
Of course. I'll meet you here at the Plough and Furrow.
Is there anything else I should know about Hobbs Barrow, Mr. Shoulder?
No, lass. I'm certain we will know a lot more about it by this time tomorrow.
I hope so. Thank you for your time.
Aye, Miss Bateman. We will speak more later.
Okay, and I think... No, not Stanley. Arthur.
Summer. Seen her.
Arthur?
I've remembered something.
Oh?
What is it, Arthur?
Not here.
Okay.
Meet me outside, in the alley.
Oh.
He's stinking drunk.
What if he had the
Let's
same...
hear what he has to say.
The same or a similar experience as Mr. Ambrose?
What is it?
First of all, I must apologize to you. That night we met, when I vanished.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Well, there were a man in the loo. A hooded man.
The same one that we saw?
He threatened me with a beating if I told you anything about what I saw.
Oh, Arthur, that's terrible. What did you see?
That's the thing.
Can't remember?
I hadn't the foggiest idea what he were on about. It was a drink, you see. I'm an embarrassment on the scene.
No, you're not, Arthur.
Here's what I need to tell you. I've remembered what you were on about.
Oh?
Aye. Standing in the woods today, I knew there was something. I waited, I concentrated, and it finally came back to me.
Please, you're keeping me in some serious suspense here.
I know. I'm like clutching my pearls.
All right. It were a couple of days before I met you.
Okay.
Hurry now, Leonard.
Hmm?
I'm not as quick as I used to be. This leg is getting worse by the day.
No way.
Yes. I'm constantly made aware of your failing health. Do not fear. You said he has promised you the reward of your returned strength.
Aye, and it can't come soon enough.
Are you sure that it must be her blood?
Aye, she's family.
And she gets here in 2 days?
Aye.
We must bring her to the site as soon as she arrives.
No. Your lordship, with all due respect, we've been through this. We need to ease her into the idea. She would laugh in our faces if we just asked for it.
Who said we would ask?
He told me that she needs to give it willingly.
This little scheme of yours better work, Leonard.
It will, your lordship. We've got the perfect bait.
Hmm?
Wait. Who goes there? Did you hear something? Ah, a moonlight tryst. After something, are you, Mr. Tillett?
Your lordship, let me...
Save your words, you drunken wretch. Off you go, skedaddle. Don't make me ask twice. I do wish you wouldn't spend so much time with that fool. It's beneath a woman of your standard. It's sad, really. That dog urine they serve here has rather pickled the man's brain.
You're being most unfair to him. Mr. Tillett is a nice man.
Come now. I shall bid thee adieu once more, for I do not wish for this to come between us. All the very best wishes for your excavation tomorrow, my dear.
Thanks.
Oh my god. So it must be like a sacrificial ritual type thing. Can you guys hear it? Oh. Hi, Fraga. Welcome in. Join stream and just hear my Spotify playlist. I've heard like nothing but good things about this though. Oh, that's good. I'm enjoying it so far. I kind of like the slow build up. Ooh. I wonder if it actually ends or if it just keeps looping. I'll end it here. Okay. After we start the next day, I will end stream. I wonder if she's gonna have a weird dream. Or someone's gonna sneak in. Weird dream it is. It's him.
So, Thomasina.
Yes?
The journal proves I'm telling you the truth, does it not?
It does.
Good. Now listen. I can help him again. We can help him. Together.
How?
All those years ago, your father entered this barrow with the goal of binding me within it. All because the people of Bewley had gotten it into their heads that Sack's not what cause of their plight. I tell you, Thomasina, we're not.
Is it using her father's voice or am I hearing things? I was thinking that too. Because the first time we had this dream, I wasn't expecting him to have, you know, a nice voice like that. I thought he was gonna sound more like Gollum.
Your father botched his incantation, leaving me in this weakened state, stuck in this limbo.
Oh no.
As for him, well, you know how he ended up.
This doesn't sound right. Incantations. My father is a man of...
You don't know your father, Thomasina. How old were you? A child of not even 5, 6 years? You need to enter this barrow and undo what your father did. The spell must be undone. Then not only will I regain my strength, but your father will too.
But how do I...
Blood. The truest symbol of life and death. It's the life which flows within you, but it's also death once it escapes.
I don't understand.
Worry not how you'll undo what's been done. When the time comes, you'll know exactly what to do. Time is short. Your father and I grow weaker by the hour. Go. Save your father.
Ooh. Scary!
I must undo what has been done. Father, I'm coming.
Okay, everyone. I'm not gonna bother with the raid because I just want to go to sleep. It already saved, but I'm gonna save again because why not? All right, people. You guys have a good one. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow night just so we can finish this up. We can finally get to the scary. Okie doke. Bye, guys. Thank you for coming.